Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my co-host and fur baby is not here. She is laying down and taking a nap in her chair. So I will try and have her in the next video. And thank you everyone for the kind words about Ellie. I mean, she's my co-host, my partner in crime, so to speak, and everything. And without her, I could not really be myself. She helps me be myself and everything. And without you, my subscribers, thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel. I mean, my channel is growing so fast. It's really unbelievable. I mean, over 300 subscribers, almost 320, I think it is. It is just growing so fast, and I'm hoping by the end of next year, not this year, but next year, maybe 1K. I don't know, but you know, I'm just trying. I mean, it is growing so fast, and I'm just so humble and happy that there are people out there that has taken an interest in my videos, with things I'm interested in and everything. And I tried to be honest about everything. Like today, I didn't get to see Young and Restless and Bold and Beautiful, and I'm very honest about it. I don't always get to see them every day. I did not see them yesterday because I was gone. My dad had a doctor's appointment. Everything went good and everything. And by the time we got back, I was tired. And if you have an ant, a pet and everything, you have to take them out. So I had to take Ellie out, and then I laid down on the couch and I fell asleep. So, yes, it had been a long day, and I have been still dealing with my toe. I still ice it. I'm still elevating it and everything. So I'm still dealing with that. So I don't know if there's something more going on with my toe. Because it seems like the swelling is not going down like it's supposed to, but it is what it is. I'm still, trying to ice it and everything. But enough about that. That's not what this video is about today. And so, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. And I'm talking about Danielle Steele books that I have found over at the VA hospital. Now, all these books, I did not find them yesterday. I only found 3 of them out of the 12. So, all of these books I have found, I don't know, within the last 6 months or so, because it's kind of rare that they do have Danielle Steele books over there. They have all kinds. But when I do see Danielle Steele books, I do grab them because um, they have her classic, like this one, Going Home, and this is extra special. And the reason this book is extra special is because this is her first book, and it's written in 1973. So she's been writing books for over 50 years. And so this is really special, and as you can see, whoever had it, the cover tore. Now, I was downloading covers of Danielle Steele books on Pinterest, and they had another one, and it said Going Home, and they updated the cover, which I think is really neat. I like looking at updated covers to classic books like Nancy Drew. I mean, I don't know how many updated versions of covers to her books they are. But yes, this is really special to me because it is her first book. I mean, if there's another book before this one, I don't know what it is, but as far as I know, this was written in 1973, and it is supposed to be her first book. Now, these are in no type of order whatsoever because I have no idea. Some of these have the dates and everything, and sometimes she comes out with 2 or 3 in 1 year, which is amazing because she's still writing, because I know she's got a couple coming out next year. It's hard for me to keep up. This is Kaleidoscope, and this was made into a movie, and it starred Jacqueline Smith. It's really good. I think you can get Danielle Steele movies on Amazon, because I did look, and you can get most of her movies on Amazon, and they are really good. So this was a good movie. And I think Jacqueline Smith made another Danielle Steele movie called Family Album. I don't have that book, but I'm still looking for it. So, and this one, Loving. I don't think this really had anything to do with the soap opera, but this is Loving, and it was good. And Safe, here, let me get my hands out of the way. Safe Harbor. I did hear that this was a movie, but I don't know. If you know if this was a movie, please put in the comments, because I know maybe at least 10, 15 of her books were made into movies, movies for TV. This is Wings, and this was the back cover, which is like, I mean, beautiful back covers. I mean, awesome lady. So, Wings. Now, I did hear that this was a movie. Did not see it. If I did, it's been a long time. Now, this right here, I believe this is one of the newer ones, maybe written in the last 10 years. So I really like having this one. I mean, I like having them all, but you know, some of the newer ones, like this one. And this, I believe, I'm going to say this is like one of the newer ones. It may, I mean, she could have wrote this 10, 15 years ago, but it's new to me. Now, Heartbeat, I do know this was made into a movie because my mom and I watched it on TV, like Lifetime or something, and it had John Ritter in it. So, yeah, he was really good in it. This is another good book and everything. Now, this right here, I did find this over at the VA hospital yesterday. They had at least 10 of them, but I could not put them all in my backpack. I have a small backpack and I could not put them all in there, and I was in a hurry, so I just grabbed these 3. And I didn't even know what this one was. I didn't even realize what this one was, so I mean, I just seen the name and grabbed it. So I think she wrote this 2015. And this one, let's see. This was written 10 years ago, 2013. And, okay, this is Bungalow 2. And the reason this, and this is what she looked like when she wrote it. And the reason this is so big is because it's large print, which I am so happy because I can actually see it. You know, I got new glasses, but it's still hard to see. So, 2007. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is kind of old. I don't have anything past the 90s. I didn't have anything, really past the 90s and into the 2000s. And I do know that she's got about 4 or 5 coming out next year. I might be able to find it on my phone, some of the newer ones. Let's see. Um, I know. I think Suspects is coming out. I don't know if that's coming out or if it's already out. But oh, Happiness, a book called Happiness. I don't know if it's coming out late this year or next year. I don't know if you can see it. And I don't know when that one came out. I did read this one from the library and I enjoyed it a lot. See, and now some of these they could have had them over there yesterday, but I just didn't see them because I didn't have time. My dad, our ride was on the way, so I didn't want to keep my ride waiting. So, and of course this one, I think this one came out this year or next year. So if you are, please tell me if you're a big Danielle Steele fan and you n- know when some of her books are coming out, or if you read some of these. I can't show them all because take forever, but I think this one is coming out next year or this year. This looks very interesting, and it says the #1 bestseller. So I remember, um, now this one it says never too late, and it seems to say it's coming out in 2024. And this looks really good, The Butler. So I mean, I think this came out last year, Finding Ashley. I'm not real sure. I think I remember seeing it over at Walmart, but I didn't think to get it. So, anyway, that's some of her books, and I do try to look for Danielle Steele books over at Walmart, but my dad, he gets tired and he gets anxious, so you just have to glance at things because he wants what he wants, and you just have to go with him, which I do. I mean, I don't mind it, not complaining and everything. So, but I have 10 or 12 of them, which I think is really good. But like one day I did come with 9 books, 8 or 9 books, and so you know every time I go over there, it just depends on what appointments he has. because sometimes it's just blow work and we're just in and out. Within maybe 10, 15 minutes, I have no time to look because my ride is right there waiting in the parking lot, and then they have to go to work. They drop us off at home, back home, and then they have to go to work, so I have no time to look. And I remember my dad loves westerns, and he loves this writer named William Johnson, J. Johnson, or something. And I did see it out of the corner of my eye, and I remember, um, like, yeah, I mean, it might have been might have been two of them. And I found one of the books, and I just grabbed it, and I grabbed like two Daniel Steele books, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I think I seen William Johnson Western," and he said, "Okay," and I just threw it in the backpack, and luckily it was. So I'm like, well, that was luck. So I wanted to show you some big calendars that I got. I have like big scrapbooks, and I'm going to put these in it, but I thought you might get fun. This is an Elvis calendar. A friend of mine sent it to me, and they had one over at Walmart, but I didn't get him because someone had gotten the last two, and it's just a couple of it. So let me see what else I got. And if you like puppies, I mean, who doesn't? Oops. I like these. So I got some big scrapbooks because these are bigger than the others. So let me see. And these are like Psalms, a calendar with Psalm scriptures from Psalms, and like a mountain that's so pretty. And this is from Psalm 145, verse 4. One generation shall praise thy works to another one, and shall declare thy many acts. Ain't that pretty? That's just beautiful. And it's right there. I mean, just beautiful. I mean, look how beautiful that is. I mean, I don't know where that was shot, taken. This picture was taken, but that just proves how God's beauty is so real. I mean, that is so beautiful. The golden leaves and everything. Thou crownedest the year with thy goodness. Psalm 65:11. I'm so sorry that I jumped, but my phone went off. I do apologize. And this, it's like a sunset or sunrise and everything. So, I mean, these are just Elvis. So, I like any size calendars. I like any year calendars and everything. Something else I wanted to show you that is really special to me. This right here, as you can tell, this is a poodle dog, but what's so special about this is this belonged to my great grandmother. So it's 60, 70 years old, I guess. Real old. And as you can see, the paint after has come off his little bow and everything. I mean, this beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And Beanie Babies. Now, I did have some Beanie Babies, but they were very expensive. And this one is called Halo 2. And I don't know what happened to his tag, but he has another tag and it says Halo 2 right there. So, I mean, I'm going to put this right here. And that is all I have for you. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell. And I hope you enjoy this video. And you can put in the comments if you enjoy Danielle Steele, if you don't like her, what's your favorite book, least favorite book. I will say my least favorite book of Danielle Steele is Secrets, and the others is probably Malice. And I think because of Malice, because of some of the scenes written in the book of this girl being violently um hurt by her father and everything, and then I will say that Daniel did do a good job of writing it, but it was hard for me to get through it and everything, and it took me a couple times to read it. I had to put it down and then go back and everything because it was very difficult for me to read the the violent abuse that this girl went through after her mother died. And but her mother was suffering abuse, and the father would take it out on both of them, and it was hard for me to struggle to get through it. I finally got to it. It took me a long time, but it was a rough book. And Secrets, um I did see the movie. The movie's easier to watch instead of reading it, but um not one of her best. I would say not, you know, both of them was not her best. And I'm not putting her down because she is a brilliant, excellent writer, but I was just getting into Danielle Steele when Malice and Secrets came out, and so it was hard for me to read that. And I think maybe I think Kaleidoscope was like one of the first ones that I read, or Wings or something like that. And then I had, you know, went and my mom went to a bookstore and found some of the other ones. And one thing about Danielle Steele, they're not all she doesn't write a series, which is kind of good because you would have to go back and find the first one and everything. Um but yeah, I mean, she's a great writer, but those two was like my least favorites. And there's another one called Wanderlust, but I don't remember what it's about. So I would have to go back and try and read it, but um, I know a lot of people who read that book said it wasn't one of her best. But anyway, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell. And I will see you in the next one. And I will try to get Ellie to be in the next video. You all have a good night and take care, and God bless you all.